No thanks. How to set up and play. To start the game, take the deck of cards, shuffle it completely, randomly remove 9 cards. You'll always play with 24 cards. The game supports between 3 and 5 players. I'm setting this up for a 3-player game. Always give each player 11 starting chips. Once they have their chips, they're always kept secret in their hand. Randomly select a start player and you're ready to begin the game. Start by turning over the top card. The active player always has 2 decisions. They can either pass on the card by putting a chip, or they can take the card and put it in front of them, taking any accumulated chips along with the card. So let's see an example of how that might work. Let's say this was the first card. The first player doesn't want it, so they'll pass by putting a chip in. The next player puts a chip in. It keeps going clockwise around the table. Let's say that player puts a chip in. Now it gets back to this player, and let's say they decide to keep it. So they'll take the 3 chips with the card, and then I'll put this in front of them. We now flip over the next card. The player that just took the card is the active player. So now they immediately make the decision on this card. They can put a chip in to pass, or they may take it. Since this makes a connection with this one, they're not even going to pass. They're just going to take it. So you'll continue going around the table. Every time a card gets taken, you flip over another card, and on each player's turn, they can either put a chip in to pass or take the card in front of them along with all the chips. And keep in mind, if a player is out of chips, then they have no option. They have to take the card along with any chips in front of them. The game will end when the final card is taken. Then each player will add up their score. Their final score will be the lowest number in each unbroken sequence, added together, and then subtract any remaining chips they have. So in this example, since this is an unbroken sequence, they only have to score the 11, and they have another unbroken sequence here, so they only have to score the 19. So this player's score from cards is 30 minus 5 remaining chips. So their final score would be 25. Lowest score wins the game. And that should be everything you need to set up and play. No thanks.